Imagine sending your teenage son to school, expecting him to come home safe, but instead you get a phone call telling you he's dead, found rolled up inside a gym mat, and the truth, still hidden even today. This is the heartbreaking and mysterious case of Kendrick Johnson. Kendrick Johnson was 17 years old, full of life. He loved playing football, dreamed of becoming a professional athlete, and he had that kind of smile that could light up a whole room. His family described him as a gentle soul, respectful, hardworking, and full of dreams. He lived in Valdosta, Georgia, a small town where everyone seemed to know everyone. On January 10, 2013, Kendrick left for school like any normal day. He joked with his mom that morning. He grabbed his backpack, and he promised to be home for dinner, but Kendrick never made it home. When he didn't show up, panic set in. His mother, Jackie, drove to the school herself. She searched the hallways, classrooms, and gym, begging teachers and students for help, but no one seemed to know where he had gone. The next morning, January 11th, a group of students noticed a strange smell coming from the old gym. When they looked closer, they saw 2 feet sticking out from inside a rolled-up gym mat. It was Kendrick. He was upside down, trapped inside the mat, dead. The scene was horrifying. Teachers pulled students away, police rushed in, and the news quickly reached Kendrick's parents. His mother broke down crying in the school parking lot, screaming his name, begging God for answers. But answers would not come easily. Police ruled Kendrick's death an accident within hours. They said he must have dropped his shoe inside the mat, tried to climb in headfirst to reach it, and got stuck. But Kendrick's parents couldn't believe that, and honestly, neither could many others. Here's why. First, Kendrick's body showed signs of deep bruising and swelling. His face was almost unrecognizable. There was blood on the walls near where his body was found. And most strangely, his shoes, the ones he supposedly crawled in to grab, were neatly placed on top of his legs inside the mat. Does that sound like an accident to you? And there was more. The school's security footage, the cameras that should have shown Kendrick's last movements, were mysteriously missing hours of footage. Important hours. Investigators said it was a glitch, but why only during the time Kendrick disappeared? Kendrick's family hired independent pathologists for a second autopsy. The second exam found blunt force trauma to Kendrick's neck, a strong hit, the kind of injury that could easily kill someone. How did police miss that the first time? And as if things couldn't get more painful, when Kendrick's body was exhumed for further examination, his family discovered something shocking. His internal organs were missing. They had been replaced with newspaper. To this day, no one knows exactly how or why that happened. The funeral home said the organs were destroyed by decomposition. Others believe it was a cover-up. Rumors exploded around town. Some said Kendrick had gotten into an argument with other students. Some said the school wanted to protect certain families with power. There were even whispers that local officials helped hide the truth to protect their own. The Johnson family fought for years. They organized protests. They filed lawsuits. They spoke to national media, begging for someone to care about Kendrick's story. In 2021, authorities reopened the investigation. They promised to look again at the evidence, but even now, years later, no arrests have been made. No one has been held responsible, and Kendrick's family is still left waiting, still left grieving, still left without real answers. Kendrick Johnson was more than just a name. He was a son, a brother, a teenager who deserved to grow up and chase his dreams. Instead, his life ended inside a gym mat, and his story was almost buried too. What really happened to Kendrick Johnson? Was it a tragic accident? Or was it something much darker, hidden behind silence and power? Comment your thoughts below. Share this video if you believe Kendrick deserves real justice. Let's make sure his voice is heard, because some truths can't stay rolled up forever.